When Parliament's Committee on Legal Affairs met President Museveni to seek his views on the proposed amendment of Article 102B to remove the presidential age limit from the Constitution, he made it clear that the 5 years are a joke for a leader to deliver on their promises.
7 years, whether there's term limits or no term limit, but 7 years would give more time for some of these young countries to even for the members of parliament to really try and we may not look at it now, but in the bigger amendment.
That view on a 7-year term is now catching fast within ruling party ranks, even as it has been rejected by the opposition.
We came here to serve a 5-year mandate. We can't reach midway and then we say, look here, we want to change our mandate from 5 to 7. If it is to apply, then it should apply possibly in the subsequent parliaments.
Should that proposal make it to the floor of parliament and the elective term of politicians is extended, what are the likely cost implications? A member of parliament in Uganda currently earns a basic salary of 11,180,000 shillings, taxes inclusive, and a net of 6.1 million shillings. That is 58.2 billion shillings for the 434 MPs a year, translating into 116 billion shillings for 2 years. Additionally, legislators also take home a raft of untaxed allowances, which elevates their total pay package above the 20 million mark. That would translate into 17 billion shillings for 2 years. Policy analyst Godbert Mushabe says the cost implications extend to elections.
Changing the term of 5 years for the president is an entrenched provision. You need a referendum to be able to change it. If the parliament, if this group of MPs decided to change their years, the 5 years, it means that you will have elections of president and MPs at different times. Again, that introduces additional cost on Ugandan taxpayers.
Ramadan Gobi, a lecturer of Ugandan economics at Makerere University Business School, however, argues that the extension of the term of office is not the problem, but rather what happens after politicians are elected.
For example, now we have a very huge parliament, we have a very huge public sector. It's all because of these politics, the brand of politics which we are having today. It's very, very expensive. And therefore we are likely to see the cost even rising further.
He, however, points out that the political uncertainty has led to a drop in the country's economic performance.
You end up into what in economics we call adverse selection. You select only the bad investors because you haven't given the good investors assurance that whether you are in or you are out of power as leaders, they will be continuing things. That's why today most people are looking for government as a source of income. Everybody wants to get into government.
However, Uganda is not the only country proposing to extend the years in a political term. In neighboring Burundi, President Pierre Nkurunziza, who has ruled the country since 2005, is backing reforms in the constitution to extend the president's term of office from 5 to 7 years. In 2011, Equatorial Guinea adopted an amendment which allowed them extend their term to 7 years, giving President Theodore Obiang Nguema continued stay in power since 1979. Likewise, Gabon and Cameroon have 7-year presidential terms. However, in Senegal, debate is ongoing about reducing the presidential term from 7 to 5 years. In neighboring Rwanda, President Kagame is serving his last 7-year term, after which the country will adopt a new 5-year term. Henry Muguzi, the national coordinator of an organization, the Alliance for Campaign Finance Monitoring, says an extension of political terms does not translate into improved service delivery.
There is nothing that he can achieve in an extended tenure that has not been already done in the 32 years.
So far, the debate on whether to increase the term of office of politicians is yet to gain traction in the public. Walter Mwesije, NTV.